Alright, Pistons fans, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about this whole Myles Turner situation. Should the Detroit Pistons trade for Myles Turner? And I'm going to be giving you guys my personal opinion on why I believe the Pistons should not trade for Myles Turner. So before we get into all of that, I just want to quickly say and mention I am grateful and really thankful for all of you guys. We finally hit 4,000 subscribers, man. I've been working really hard ever since the job, putting out consistent content, trying to represent the Pistons in a positive light, trying to make sure you guys have all the information out there that is available to us about the Pistons. And I'm just grateful and thankful for you guys subscribing to the channel, liking my videos, encouraging me, telling me you love the content. Like, it's really crazy to me that you guys have given me a job. Like, this is literally a job for me. I don't have to go out and work at a place like Wendy's or McDonald's. No offense to anybody who works there, but me personally, I never wanted to work there. So I really just appreciate all of you guys. You've given me a job, you've changed my life, and I'm really grateful. So thank you all for 4,000 subscribers, and like this video. As always, today's like goal will be 100 likes. Now let's get into this whole Myles Turner situation. So Myles Turner is 25 years old. He's 6'11", 250 pounds. So far this season, he's averaging 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 2.8 blocks. And I don't have to talk about Myles Turner, the player, too much, because we all know what type of player he is, okay? Myles Turner is an absolute beast, man. As far as him being a rim protector, he's one of the top players in the NBA when it comes to that area of the game, blocking shots on a consistent level. Last year, he averaged 3.4 blocks, which was crazy. Last year was his best year in terms of shot blocks throughout the entirety of his career. So we know that he's a great shot blocker. He can space the floor. He can score the ball inside. We all know just overall as a player, Myles Turner is an absolute beast, and he would fit perfectly with the Pistons. And he really would benefit Killian Hayes and Cade Cunningham playing with those guys. It would really be great to see on the Pistons, but it just doesn't work, man. When I really think about it, the more and more I give thought to this, the more I'm saying it's not going to work. Initially, when I first heard the name of Myles Turner, I want to bring him to the Pistons. I think it would be a great fit, but as I continue to do my research, it's just not adding up, man. And the first reason why I'm saying it's not adding up is because we have to not just think as Pistons fans, we also have to think about the Indiana Pacers as well, okay? We can't just be selfish in this deal and not think about them as well. What do they want when it comes to trading Myles Turner? The Indiana Pacers, in this new report, they are entering a rebuild, okay? They are shopping everyone on their team, Karis LeVert, Sabonis, as well as Turner and other players possibly on that roster. So they are in a full-blown rebuild right now, and they want draft picks and young players, okay? Similar to us or a team like the Houston Rockets or the Oklahoma City Thunder, any young rebuilding team, they want draft picks and young players. And with that being said, Jeremy Grant does not fit what the Indiana Pacers want. He's not a young player, and he's obviously not a pick. So him going there doesn't really make sense, especially with them heading into a rebuilding situation. Because think about it like this, okay? It would be like if the Indiana Pacers, if they traded for Jeremy Grant, it would be like us as the Detroit Pistons if we were to go out and trade for Julius Randle. That would be the exact same situation. The Pistons going out for someone like Randle makes no sense because we are a young rebuilding team. We want young players and picks. We want someone like Marvin Bagley coming to our team. We don't want someone like Julius Randle, who's, 26 years old, 27 years old right now. A very talented player, but just doesn't fit the rebuild. Same thing with the Indiana Pacers. They don't want Grant because he doesn't fit the rebuild. They want young players and picks. And look, the money does match, okay? The money for Grant, straight up for Myles Turner, the money absolutely matches. But would the Indiana Pacers accept that deal? No, it makes no sense for a straight up deal between Jeremy Grant and Myles Turner. So we know if that was a straight up deal, they would say no. But even if we threw in more assets, that's when it becomes detrimental to the Pistons. That's when we take the L in this deal and they improve. I'm gonna put the image on the screen right now. To make this deal work, we would have to give up Grant, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey, 2 second-round picks, and a 2025 first-round pick. And we can't throw in our first-round pick for this year or next year because of protections in the NBA. It's a weird NBA thing where you can't trade picks for back-to-back years. And the step-in rule, you guys all know this. We can't trade our first-round picks for this year or next year. So that would be the deal, basically. That's what we would have to give up, and in return we get Myles Turner, TJ McConnell, and Torrey Craig. And that deal is absolute nonsense to me, man. If we made that type of deal, I would be very upset. Because look, there are 3 players on this team right now who I believe are untouchable, okay? And those 3 players are Cade Cunningham. You can't trade for him unless you're giving me Luka Doncic. You can't trade for Killian Hayes because I believe he has massive potential and he's going to be Cade Cunningham's running mate. He may be the future point guard of the future. He may be the future two guard of the future, but whatever it is, he will be the running mate to Cade Cunningham. So you can't give up Killian Hayes with his potential. And then Saddiq Bey as well. I'm going to do a video on him soon. Even with his sophomore slump, I'm still not going to get rid of Saddiq Bey. I still believe he will be good in the future. So those three guys are absolutely untouchable to me, man. And Isaiah Stewart, you know, he's borderline untouchable. I could see a place where if the right deal came along, I would be willing to give him up. But in general, he's like borderline untouchable. I don't necessarily want to include him in a trade. So yeah, when you look at that deal, man, it's absolute nonsense. I'm not about to give up Grant, Stewart, Bey, and multiple picks. That's not happening. And as much as I really do like Myles Turner, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up when it's for the Pistons and that type of deal. And then even if it was straight up Grant for Turner, that's when the Indiana Pacers would say no, because Grant doesn't really fit them. It would be like if the Pistons tried to trade for Julius Randle. So to wrap up this video, man, I would love to add Myles Turner to this team, but it does not work. It doesn't fit. When I look at any and all avenues, all the road signs point to no. So Pistons fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 4K now. I can finally say that. Thank you guys for 4K, and I'm out.